Yo, Philip, drop the beat. This is a movie about Andy Samberg hanging with his two bros. He could be the capital of Alaska the way he rocking that June nose.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That is offensive.
More offensive than what we just watched?
No, probably not.
There are superstars. And then
Top of the world!
there's Connor for real.
You were up there for like 10 seconds.
It's a third of the way to Mars!
Connor, we've talked about this. 30 Seconds to Mars is the name of a band. It's not a fact.
It's Connor!
This summer,
It's Connor's Confessions, Hoverboard Edition.
no star is superer.
You're adding wolves to the tour?
When have I ever been wrong before? Seal, come on! Are you okay?
I'm fine for a second.
What is up, everybody? Welcome to Initial Reaction. My name is Philip.
I'm Charles.
And this week we saw Popstar, Never Stop, Never Stopping.
Right.
New movie from The Lonely Island. Andy Samberg, Akiva Schaffer, Jorma Taccone. What'd you think? Initial reaction.
Loved it.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun.
I don't like...
For 96 minutes, it took a while. I like that it gave us a lot of things because it didn't feel short. It felt long.
Right, yeah.
Which in this case is good because there's very few times where I want a movie to be longer, but this is one of those times I was like, just give me a few more clips of different random stuff.
I think,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, and I don't like to speak in hyperbole. Is that...
Are you asking me? Do you? Hyperbole?
Hyperbolic? No, but I think it's the funniest movie I've seen this year.
It's, yeah.
Like,
I mean, what's it even up against?
Neighbors 2, Keanu,
yeah.
Stuff like that. But
it's a different kind of funny.
and it's the kind of funny I really enjoy.
Right.
Like, it is, like, if you've seen the trailer, you know it's totally spoofing, like, these Justin Bieber, Katy Perry, One Direction, popumentary type things where it's totally the people's camp making these documentaries to make them look good, to make them more appealing.
Right.
And so they make this Connor for real, Andy Samberg's character, totally dense and self-centered, and then somehow make you like him just like those movies would do. And it's pretty genius. Like, I loved it.
They pull heavily from Justin Bieber.
I
I told you, when we got done, I felt like it was a mixture of the character was a mixture of Justin Timberlake, who was in the movie, and Justin Bieber, who was in the movie.
Spoiler.
No. Spoiler. Spoiler if you don't look up the credits beforehand.
JT is not on IMDb.
Is he not? Is he not?
No, I don't know. But no, I mean, you knew he'd be in there somewhere. He's done all the Lonely Island stuff.
So
and,
I felt like it was a mixture of those two and the character, because you had this guy that used to be a pop star in the 90s, and then you had somebody that also has tattoos and doesn't know how to grow up and be an adult. And it's just like people let him do whatever he wants, which in my head, that's who Justin Bieber hangs around.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. I mean, even the subtitle is, never say never, never stop, never. It's
never stop, never stop.
Yeah, it's a total... take off of his career and how he's perceived publicly and everything.
Right.
I mean, even the way Samberg plays the character, it's like he takes himself seriously and tries to be this like smoldering, kind of like cool, calm dude who's just like, living on the edge.
My girls got girls. Stuff like
that. But it's totally just
like... he's like not... And inside he's this insecure little kid.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, so it's... that was one of my favorite lines from the movie. He's like, it just took me back to when he was... And I realized he's just a 7-year-old little boy. And it's like, I realized I can't be mad at a 7-year-old. Like...
that little scrub.
That little scrub. Stuff like that. I was just like, this is...
What did you think about the music? Because this is... One thing I was worried about, kind of think about it this way, I guess, is The Lonely Island has a very specific style. Like, they're very keen to, like, the beats are legit. Like, they're legit, beats. And
the hook comes in, it's a real song, the beat drops, this real song, and then you hear the lyrics and you're like, oh, this is obviously comedy.
Right, exactly.
Right,
And I was wondering, like, since they're trying to make Connor for real, like, a legit music artist, would their songs that are clearly ridiculous come off as, like, believable in the world of this guy being an actual pop star? You know what I'm saying?
Right, yeah. I think they played well.
Yeah.
Like, I think every song is stupid and ridiculous, but these Lonely Island has a specific brand of comedy, and they kill that brand. Like, they hammer it home, they excel at it. and they play three best friends that have grown up together, which they are three best friends that
I was going to say, it kind of is like a Lonely Island story, but, you know, you can get away with saying, oh, it's Justin Timberlake and NSYNC.
But it's very...
But, I mean, because Andy took off, you know, as far as being the big, you know, guy on SNL.
So he didn't leave them behind.
Right, no. I mean, obviously they have a better... working relationship based because they, you know, have made this movie together, and they're very self-aware. But
it was like a bunch of SNL digital shorts, the song ones with interviews. I
wish there were more like songs in the movie.
Yeah,
you know, like,
I mean, it was a good mixture of songs. You know?
Yeah, they included a lot, but a lot we'd already heard. You know,
well, that's our fault.
That is. I mean, it is. And you could tell, like, in the theater, the people who hadn't heard the songs previously,
were
like the reactions were pretty great. Yeah, it was awesome.
There were some that we hadn't heard, and they were great,
too.
Yeah.
I can't wait to get the soundtrack.
Come on, Spotify.
But, no, I loved how everything was over the top from, like, every outfit he wore was, like, it was kind of reminiscent of Bieber copying, like, Michael Jackson to be just, like, you know, just ridiculous. But like,
and there's a part in there where they like kind of parody Macklemore, and I was like, exactly how I feel about Macklemore. Thank you. He's an idiot. Like, thank you for making this.
You don't like Macklemore?
Oh, come on,
dude.
Riding the critical wave here.
Yeah, no.
You said you watched This Is Spinal Tap this week.
Yeah,
Christopher Guest movie. How do you think this compared to that? Seeing that, you know,
it's
like 20
definitely
years old,
yeah. No, well, it's very much This Is Spinal Tap for this generation,
right?
Like, you know, that was very much for the '80s hair bands and the rock and roll culture, and this is very much for today, where it's the mixture of pop, hip hop, R&B, and all of it kind of blending together into God knows what, and it's just it's very specific and very precise, but it's not too on the nose, I guess. Like,
for a Thursday night, I was telling we were talking about how this movie's had more people in it than any of the
like, I mean,
besides Civil War or some big blockbuster.
Right, no.
Like all the movies that come out this year, this had more.
I really hope it breaks out. I really hope it breaks out because like I really loved it, and
I could see teenagers loving this.
Yeah, and we talk about Lonely Island, but 10 years or so ago, I don't even know what year that was. I guess it was 2007, so almost 10 years ago, Hot Rod came out. Nobody really knew who they were, but I love that movie.
It's good.
It was just, it's one I can rewatch, just throw on whenever.
I feel like people will go back and rewatch watch Hot Rod for the first time.
I hope so.
Because of this. And then Google,
who are these?
Have they done another movie?
Right, yeah. But no, really, really enjoyed Popstar. Hope it breaks out. Hope they get to make more of these. Cause
you can tell Adam McKay produced it.
Did he? I thought Apatow produced it.
I mean, Apatow, sorry.
Yeah. And Yorma and Akiva.
Whoever.
One of those
all the
guys.
directors are the same.
Yorma and Akiva directed it.
Right.
I should say that. And it's very much, it's not like a feature film. It's done in the style of like a documentary. Kind of like if you saw on HBO last year, Andy Samberg's, was it 7 Days in Hell?
Yeah.
Something like that.
30 for 30.
It was 30 for 30 parody, and this is very much a Popstar documentary parody.
Yeah.
It was great. I loved it. I love movies about the music industry, about music in general, and to see it be totally made fun of was pretty great.
Right.
What would you give it, though? Initial reaction?
It wasn't... I wanted there to be more, which I guess you can't fault for, but wasn't a complete perfect, but I will give it a 4.5.
Yeah, I'm sitting right there with you. Darn it. Because
I'm agreeing with me.
I know, I'm sorry. No, I really liked it. You're right, though. I had super high expectations, and it met almost all of them. There were a few things, like I did want more of the original music in there. I wish there were some more, just a little more insight into the album that he was putting out and promoting on tour. Like, I wish we got to see more of like the process of him making that, because it tells us what he did to make it, but it doesn't give us like, I would have loved some insight into how he was acting in the studio and how the songs were put together and stuff like that.
I love the cameo experience in this.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
It was easy to do it in a mockumentary like this.
Oh, yeah.
It's really good. Something like Trainwreck, where they like have a room full of like 4 cameos at once. That kind of fell flat for me, but in a setting like this, perfect.
Yeah.
Like every one of them hit for me, and I was just like, nice.
This is awesome. All right, I'm going to go 4.5 too. I really, really loved it, and I think I'm only going to love it more on repeat viewing. Like,
Gotcha.
I'll pick up things that I didn't hear because the audience was laughing so loud.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks for checking out our show. Definitely subscribe to our channel, Initial Reaction Reviews. You can read my written reviews on www.reviewsfromabed.com. Be sure to check us out next week. We have a new review of the biggest release every week. Thanks. We'll see you next time.
Popstar, rated R.